Alright, I'm doing a review of a Black Path oil catch can. This is for a 2004 through 2006 Pontiac GTO. As you can see, I got Rosie, the chubby cat, here helping me with the review. I got it off eBay. It was I thought it was a good deal. It was 56 bucks, maybe like 57 bucks before tax. And I've seen people pay like 90 bucks for it, so it might be on sale for the holidays, something like that. But I figure it's worth picking it up to see what it was like. Um, it comes apart into three pieces. I'm not going to take that bottom part off, but that comes off too. This is the whole bottom part, and then this is the top. So when I took it apart, one of the first things I noticed was there's a lot of like dirt and metal shavings in there. You could see where they cut the threads for the holes. There's like metal shavings that are just kind of like hanging off there. You could see there's two on there, maybe like three. And I could have just sanded them off or something. I wasn't too worried about it, but I was like, that's pretty poor quality control, you know. And this side has at least one as well. You could see it off to the left side there. You could see all the dirt and maybe shavings and grit in there that I would have had to wash out. And I was planning on using it. I wasn't too worried about that. I figured for, less than half the price of another catch can, I just give it a shot and run it. And also, which was a positive, it comes with this hardware. And this would wind up going through the handle, which I never even opened, but basically the handle kind of comes off the catch can like that at an angle, and then this would bolt to the heads. Basically, I have a 04, so it has 241 heads, and right where the 241 symbol is, there's a bolt hole. And I cleaned that bolt hole out because it had tons of grit because it wasn't used for what, my car's almost 20 years old. It's what, like 18 years old. It had grit in there. I cleaned it all out with WD-40, and this bolt actually fit in there perfectly. And it has a spacer to keep the whole can like a little bit further away from the head. So I thought that was a great thing, and I was kind of, sort of excited about using it and installing it. And I took the top and I figured, well, let's just, put these on and see how they look. And they're supposed to be installed like that, but here's the problem. You see all these threads there? They only fit in like 2 threads in the can, like not far at all. I don't think it's going to seal. I mean, even if I put Teflon in there, if you're only gripping by 2 threads, I don't think it's going to seal. Thanks, Rosie. And I can't get it tighter. Like if you tighten, this is basically not going to get much tighter than this. So it's like these 90-degree barb connectors that they give you. They're like a different thread pattern than the stinking can, whatever's, tapped into the can. So I won't be able to use these. And, I was already not really annoyed. I mean, I guess you kind of get what you pay for, but I kind of thought it was a little cheap anyway to begin with. So then the fact that these barb connections aren't going to work, it's like, I'm not even going to use this. I'm going to return it. Thankfully, I'm within the 30-day eBay policy. I did actually a review on there so other people know that, they might get one that they can't use, or they're going to have to do extra work to try to figure it out. But even when you screw these on almost as tight as they go, they actually face the wrong way. And I'll show you what I mean real quick. Sorry, I got to put the camera down, but pause it. So I can't get it much tighter than this. And then this is facing the opposite way. Like when you're going to have the handle coming off this hole right there, kind of coming off in that direction. So the thing's going to have to say my intake is to the right. It would have to be mounted like that, kind of sticking out towards like my headers or whatever, towards like the left-hand side. And then these are facing the wrong way. They're not even facing like towards the intake, which the direction they have to go. If I would have put them back that way, they'd be hanging on by like 1 thread instead of 2. So it's like, this is just, it's not going to work. This is actually me loosening it, and then, it won't be holding on barely at all. It's just, I don't know. I wish I could use it, but, and it comes with, actually the hose it comes with is nice. It's Gates. It's not some cheap, some of these come with horrible cheap hoses. This is a good one. It's a 1/2 inch inside diameter. I think it says on here made in Mexico, but whatever. That's where A lot of automotive parts are made now. It is what it is. But it's a Gates hose. It seems like it's decent quality. So that was a plus. It comes with decals and keychain, Black Path Racing, drive your way. It does say it comes with instructions. The instructions are pretty crappy. It's not instructions at all. It's like tech line support and thank you for your purchase. And if you have issues, reach out to Amazon or eBay. So not instructions at all. It did have this baffle to help the gases condense. And this side looks good. And this side looks a little crummy. I don't know if it would start rusting or chipping away and getting into your, getting sucked into your intake. I didn't really want to mess with that too much. I probably would have, but I won't. I don't know. I would have used some. It said there was like a filtering thing in there, and I guess they meant this. I was hoping that there was going to be like stainless scrubber type of material. I have some of them in existing catch cans. It helps for the gases to hit that and then condense, but it doesn't have anything like that. It just has this baffle, and the baffle just goes right in. So that's that. I mean, it's not terrible, but I can't get these connectors to work, so what's the point of it? It's just gonna have to go back. Thankfully, it's free return shipping. Oh, another thing that would have been good, you could hit that with an Allen wrench. It actually comes with an Allen wrench that I think Chuppy's laying on top of, unless it's under this paper. Yeah, I think. Oh, here it is. So I have an Allen wrench, and this bolt is for the handle, and then I guess you can use this bolt on the bottom so you don't have an Allen wrench. That could go on the bottom here to drain it, so you could do the Allen plug, or this is probably, I don't know, 10 millimeter, something like that. But too bad, can't use it. I'm gonna have to pay over $100 to get a different one, so whatever. Got any questions, let me know. Like and subscribe. See you, slobs.